Drop a tip, CashApp, wtfLisaTarot. Shop my stores, wtfLisa eBay and wtfLisaTarot.com. Anyway, I've recorded a couple of these. I couldn't get it going right. My words were odd. And then the last one I rambled and I didn't have a point. I was just rambling. So hopefully I can just clear this up, quit rambling, and go to bed because I'm tired and I'm not used to being up this late. But this week is so weird. I keep getting this energy about Rome, and I'll post songs or something on YouTube or Twitter with references to it, but I don't think it's the actual city Rome, and I don't think it's actually the Pope or anything. I'm trying to figure out what exactly it means, because it may not actually be religious either. I mean, it's spiritual warfare, but not like the church. It's something else, something trying to pretend, a fake. I mean, people have their opinions about the Vatican, all that. That's great. I don't feel like this is actually them. It's a fake ripoff of them, a wannabe cult, which we get a lot in readings, but I don't know how to get it out and explain it right. Sometimes I have a hard time with English, and it sounds funny because I'm American. I was born in California, which you can hear when I say follow and tarot and whoa. But not getting into my fucking deal. There's a swap a while ago. So I'm not, I'm from here, but I'm not, and that's how I'm gonna leave it at. Still have a hard time with words sometimes, and I speak differently, and it's difficult. I'm doing my fucking best, alright? Jeez. Anyway, I almost lost track of what I was saying. I don't really think it's Rome. I don't think it has any connection to that. I think it's frauds. I don't think it has anything to do with big organizations or anyone like that. I think it's a fraud playing pretend. And that's what's going to happen. A fraud trying to pretend maybe they're saying they work for them, but they do not. At all. It's all, they're faking it. Whoever this person is. I don't know if they're pretending to be a representative, but I feel what I really feel like, and as I said, I feel like Rome isn't really Rome. I feel like it's just a representative of an energy. How, let me get the words right. In history, the most successful empire is Rome. A lot of people, if you say ancient, their first thought, they think of the Roman Empire because it's famous. And so I just feel like it's more used as an example, but it's not. It's fake. And it's almost like Rome itself is going to say, that shithead ain't with us. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's Rome, the actual city. I don't think it's the church. I think just because historically it's a big, it was a big empire. So people want to be associated with it. And then there's just been, I don't know what the hell that was about men talking about the Roman Empire all the time a few months ago. I saw it trending and I was like, this is stupid. Maybe it's the vibe of back in the day, Romans, they were tough. you had to be tough to be a soldier. We won't get into the debauchery and the weird shit they were into. We'll just get into the basics. And it's the same, like these alpha dorks now. They keep like, I'm an alpha male. And it's like, the fuck you are. You have no idea what being a man is. Most of the ones calling themselves alpha males, they look like fucking women. They look like pets. Like, I don't mean transgendered at all. It's totally different. These are these misogynistic, abusive fucking pricks that go around. They're the types, they abuse. They will go out, they will gay bash, for example. They will gay bash, but then they're in the clubs late Saturday night trying to get your number. You know what I mean? They will say, no gay marriage, but then they're messing with their interns, these types. But some of them kind of look like women, and they act like them, and they're real whiny, and then they're like, no, we're men. But it's like, you were not women. I mean, you were not men. You got bitch tits, like. And it's this energy of, to be a Roman, you had to be tough. You can't just show up in Rome and call yourself a Roman. No, you had to go through, like a soldier, for instance, or whatever. It's like, no, you had to go through training. You had to, like, prove it. You had to prove yourself. In some cases, people were born into it, and it's a legacy thing. And there's just, like, somebody just showing up like, yeah, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm born into it. But it's like Rome going, the fuck you are. You are not Roman. That's the vibe. I don't really feel like it's Rome. It's just an example, as I said. And I keep having to reiterate that because people, they don't get it. Sometimes I'll put very cryptic, weird messages, and I'll put, like, a GIF, and they really think I'm talking about the fucking movie. And I'm like, it's a representation of the energy. It's not even exactly, like that, but it's the closest thing I got. I'm using the tools I have at my disposal here, and in some cases you have to leave things cryptic so the right people get the message. That's how Rome knows who belongs. Keep it cryptic, eye of the needle. And it's just crazy. Someone is trying to pretend like they're rolling with people that they don't. And I get this energy too. It's like, and it's not just Rome. Another example I'm getting of the same vibe, though, but a different story, but same thing, is how it's illegal to impersonate an officer of the law? And it's that energy of someone is about to get busted for doing that. Like, they're pretending to be, we're a crime group busting people, but it's like, no, you're criminals. You're the ones committing crime. And it's this vibe of, like, the police are onto you for doing that. They know you're not a cop. That's the other vibe I get. It's almost like The Departed too. I get energy of, like, undercover cops. It's also the same vibe with spiritual warfare, but it's all the same, right? It's like somebody was pretending for so long to be something that they aren't, that the real deal is showing up and saying, you fucking are not. They're getting their ass handed to them by whoever they were copying or faking or pretending to be a part of. Whether it was someone trying to pretend that they were law enforcement, whether it was a cop or agent of some sort, but they aren't. So now the agents are after them. Or it's that vibe of, like, someone's trying to pretend like, oh, I'm a member of this church, I'm part of this church, but it's like, you aren't a part of our church, or organization or empire. We have this empire, and this guy's like, oh, I'm part of the empire, and they're like, the fuck you are. Another vibe is like, oh, I'm a member of this family, and they're like, we've never heard of you. You're not from our family. I remember back in the day, Kevin Spacey said he used to pretend to be Johnny Carson's son, but he wasn't. So it's that vibe of frauds getting found out, impersonators. It's like someone wanted so much to be seen as something they aren't, and it's overdone, messed up. But in some cases too, some people, it's not like they were set up, but someone was claiming to be something they weren't. So the people were like, you know what? Let's investigate it ourselves. They're saying they're with us. Let's find the fuck out. It's just, again, fuck around and find out, and some people are.